everyone, it's Anya here. I'm back with another video for Ophelia Talks, and here I am with the promised update on my Cath Kidston inspired blanket. And in the meantime, I have finished all my squares and I am starting to sew them together. And as I said, my mum promised to put them all the ends in, so here she is. She's putting in all those ends of that whole mountain of squares on the table, and she did it in quite in record time, really. She did it in a couple of afternoons and she went through them really quickly, so thank you so much for that, Mum. It saved me a lot of time. And I was able to just get on and sew the blanket together. Now my mum keeps all the ends and she puts them in jars. I have no idea why. I think she thinks it's pretty to look at. But hey, you know, so she had lots of ends to put in the jar. And this jar I gave her because that's what the jar that I had been saving up for her. So she was allowed to keep that jar. So yes, for the blanket I have made 126 multicolored granny squares. So if you would like to find out how I made those granny squares, I have got a video on that as well, so go and find that. I made the squares in a multiple ways, so all kinds of color combinations, yeah, so I finished making them and now I am putting them together. So these are the stacks of the different squares. So I've ordered them in edge color. So the last row, that's how I'm putting them together. So I'm making sure that not the same color is together of that last row. So I'm making sure that it's just you know, random basically. I don't have a pattern, I'm just putting them together as and when. I am doing it with the join as you go method, and again I have a video for that, so go and see if you can find that. So the width is 9 squares and the length is going to be 14 rows, so it's going to be a single bed size. And then once I've put all those squares together, I'm going to go round with a border. And when I'm doing that, I will update you again. So you will find out about it even more. Yes, so as you know, we were traveling and I couldn't believe it, but I was actually crocheting in the car. I have never been able to do that. I get quite sick. Look, there's my sickness bands. I was able to crochet and I was fine doing that. So I was really pleased because it was quite a long journey and I was able to do quite a bit on my blanket, so that was good. I am about halfway now. So here we are on the motorway in Belgium, driving along quite nicely here. And although we are still moving here, oh my goodness me, a little bit later on we were not moving at all. So I was really pleased that I was able to crochet in the car. So here I am, waiting in the traffic jam. Well, you think we are moving. Yes, we are moving a little bit, but that was only a little bit. I was sticking my feet out the window. It was really, really hot on that day and the air conditioning just couldn't keep up. We weren't moving enough. The car was slightly overheating. I had a banana. And luckily I had my crochet to keep me sane. And apart from waving my feet out the window, I was able to do some crochet, and that was good, so I could get on with the blanket a little bit further. So I hope you enjoyed this little update, and I'll see you next time. Bye.